children sleep with melatonin is recommended by 93% of parents to help kids fall asleep faster.
Yes, it's running.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for checking out this video. This is a removal of a ground nest. This is an eastern yellowjacket nest. This was a nest at my parents' house. So they were blessed to have 2 different yellowjackets nests on their property this summer.
So you finally decided to do something about that unhealthy and unsightly belly fat that you've been carrying around the last few years. This video is going to help you with that. Now, how do I know anything about belly fat and how to get rid of it? I'm Dr. Ken Berry, a family physician with over 20 years of clinical experience. And a few years back, I was actually morbidly obese myself and suffered from Dunlap. That's something we talk about in the southern United States. It's when your belly Dunlapped over your belt. So I am somewhat of an expert on losing belly fat, both as a clinician and as someone who suffered from lots of extra belly fat. Now, I'm sure you think I'm going to tell you to eat less and move more, join the gym, eat lots of rice cakes, but nothing could be further from the truth. As you've already discovered, those things don't work. They're not sustainable. You're hungry all the time, hangry all the time. You have no energy. No one can stick to this. People in the past may have intimated that you were a glutton and a sloth, and that this is all your fat. All your fat, yeah, all your fault that you're so fat. Well, it is kind of indirectly your fault, but it's not really your fault because you didn't know the proper steps to take to lower a very important hormone I'm going to talk about in this video, and you also didn't know these 10 steps. And in an effort to give more than I received, I have added a bonus tip at the end. Here are the 10 tips to lose belly fat effortlessly. Okay, the last 3 might really surprise you because you don't hear them very often. Let's jump in. Number 1, when you go to the grocery store, stick to the outer aisles, the outer wall of the grocery store. That's where you're going to find all the natural foods. That's where you're going to find meat, eggs, cheese, full-fat dairy, some vegetables, some berries. These are real foods that your body actually knows how to use, and they're not going to lead to increasing belly fat. They're actually going to help you burn that belly fat off quicker. Number 2 is choose only one ingredient foods. Okay, so if something has more than 2 ingredients, whatever the ingredient is, and maybe salt, don't buy it. Only buy one ingredient foods. Your body knows what to do with ribeye. It has one ingredient. Your body knows what to do with broccoli. It has one ingredient. But if you start shopping in the center of the store, you're going to find things that have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 ingredients, many of which help you to spike your insulin and cause you to not lose that sticky belly fat that you just can't get rid of. Number 3, don't ever drink a carbohydrate or a sweetener, okay? So this applies obviously to the soft drinks. This also applies to the fruit juices. If what you're about to drink contains even 1 gram of carbohydrate, don't drink it because your body doesn't know the difference between added sugar or natural sugar. And so whether you're going to drink a Pepsi or whether you're going to drink some organic grape juice, it makes no difference. It contains sugar. It is going to make you build belly fat instead of getting rid of it. Number 4, eat at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of your body weight every day. Protein is satiating. Also, your body needs all of the amino acids contained in that protein to renew and rejuvenate itself. So the protein is not optional. Eating this much protein a day may be new to you, but I promise you it's going to keep you fuller for longer, and that's going to keep you from eating the junk and make the belly fat keep disappearing. Number 5 is eat more fat. And I know you just went, wait, what? Yeah, Eat more fat. Fat is the most satiating of all three macronutrients, being fat, protein, and carbohydrates. Carbohydrates don't really satiate you or fill you up at all. That's why you have to eat every 2 hours if you eat lots of carbohydrates. Also, eating carbohydrates turns immediately into sugar or glucose in your blood, and that spikes your insulin. Anytime your insulin's high, you ain't going to burn that belly fat. Does that make sense? So you want to eat plenty of protein and you want to eat plenty of fat every single day. My favorite is the fat found in fatty cuts of animal meats. You can also eat plant fats, that's fine, but eat lots of fat every day. Number 6 is eat plenty of real salt. No, again, you're like, wait, this doctor just told me to eat salt. Yes, I did. Here's why. Many times when you get a craving, that craving is actually for salt or for a mineral. It's not actually for the Cheetos or Doritos. So, if you eat plenty of salt each day.
Here's to chasing dreams together.
For all the unconventional ways your team stays productive, we've got furniture to position them for success. Because at Office Depot Office Max, our business is to keep business going. Buy online, pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping.
So, eat plenty of salt each day. And it's a real salt, so it has minerals in it as well as sodium chloride. And you're going to be giving your body all the minerals you need. And you're not going to be having weird cravings that make you wind up going to the center of the store where all the processed carbohydrates are hiding in plain sight. Number 7, recognize your sugar addiction. Any carbohydrate breaks down to sugar. Sugar hits our pleasure centers in our brain just like some illicit drugs. It's absolutely, without a doubt, true that some people are very, very addicted to sugar. And so if you have a craving and fall off the wagon, then don't necessarily beat yourself up about being glutton. Just look in the mirror and say, I'm a sugar man, and I am a sugar addict. And once you come to grips with that,
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing Jones. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jones flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Jones. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this returnable for Harris. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. Noah Igbenogany that time up to make the play defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my boys. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Drops this off with Nwangu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Lions will take over.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And they work this out past the 25.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
A 1st down carry for Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
36-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
From the 36, Jones flushed out right. And this is caught. Jennings. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route, and the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat, and then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now a give running right, Nwangu. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. Oh, good footwork on the spin. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. Play action. It's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gano the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
On 2nd and inches, Jones escaping the pressure right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Jones steps away to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Davis. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Jones now on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, Jones. And he's got his big tight end here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the give is Nwangu. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. On the move to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Jackson. He'll find Nwangu underneath. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags.
A 27-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On the run is Nwangu. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Nwangu. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a give running left is Nwangu. Space to run past the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 16th touchdown of the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14.
17. Lions 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
At the 24-yard line.
3 yards remain for second down. Operating from the gun, Jones completes it to Fant on the right side.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, a hot route, so to speak.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Davis. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5.
Back now at Ford Field. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. brings up second and goal.
Davis again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Jaguars 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll run with Nwangu. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Nwangu. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they...
And he takes it in. and touchdown, Jacksonville. Kene Nwangu, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Gano the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 24, Lions 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go. Bring it. 47. Check, 47. They can't hang with us. Watch out.
They'll run on first down. Davis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And here's Davis to run again on 2nd. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones. Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go right back to Nwangu. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kene Nwangu, 44 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Jackson. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. It's a first down and more for Davis. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Now Jones. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw is Jones. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Jones. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Jones from the gun. He'll throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. They'll try and run it with Davis. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Now it's Nwangu. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jags, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-4.